Dannii Minogue has had quite a varied love life over the years, from a fling with her former X Factor boss Simon Cowell to having a child with model Kris Smith. The TV star, who has a large LGBT fanbase, fought back tears when she revealed she identifies as queer during the launch of Lesbian dating show I Kissed a Girl on Thursday night. The show, hosted by Dannii, 52, will see 10 single women live together in a luxury Italian house in the hope of sparking a romance. Dannii, who has only been known to be in relationships with men publicly, said at the event, "I identify as queer in a weird way." She was responding to some of the girls in the series making it clear they fancied the Australian star in the first episode. Dannii also said, "This is so important. There hasn't been a show for the girls in the reality gay dating world. It's like we need this to happen. I'm hoping that there are parties up and down the country." After the candid admission about her identity, Mail Online is taking a look back at the singer's love life. One of Dannii's most high-profile relationships was with Australian actor Julian McMahon, who she met in 1990 while working on the soap Home and Away. Dannii and Julian, who is the son of former Australian Prime Minister William McMahon, were married for 2 years before divorcing in 1995. Dannii endured a difficult relationship with Julian's mother Sonia, who disliked the singer and threatened not to attend the couple's wedding. The hitmaker previously said, "There was no relationship. She wouldn't speak to me. I wasn't allowed to be near her in the house. She said she wasn't coming to the wedding. We just had no idea how to handle it. We were just trying to." In 1999, Dannii became engaged to 1997 world champion Jacques Villeneuve, son of Ferrari Formula One driver Gilles Villeneuve. It wasn't meant to be, however, as the pair broke up 2 years later. 3 years later, Dannii began her next serious romance by dating Scottish music producer and bassist for the band Bros, Craig Logan. It was reported in March 2002 that the pair were engaged, but by December of that year, they had parted ways. In August 2008, Dannii began dating English male model and former professional rugby league player Kris Smith. The pair met in Ibiza while Kris was celebrating his 30th birthday. It was announced in January 2010 that Dannii was pregnant, and she gave birth to the couple's son Ethan, 13, in July. Dannii and Kris split up 2 years later, with the star confirming the breakup on Twitter. She wrote, "It brings me great sadness to tell you that Kris and I have separated. We still care for each other and ask for privacy at this difficult time, in particular for our son Ethan, who remains our #1 priority." During her time as a judge on the X Factor from 2007 to 2010, there were rumors Dannii had a fling with fellow judge and show boss Simon Cowell. In an interview for his unauthorized biography Sweet Revenge, The Intimate Life of Simon Cowell, the music mogul claimed he had in fact had several nights of passion with Dannii while they were working together on the X Factor. He said, "I had a crush on her. It was Dannii's hair, the sexy clothes, and the TS. It was genuine love. I was like a schoolboy. She was foxy. She was a real man's girl. Very feminine." Dannii was said to be unhappy with Simon spilling the details of their fling to his biographer Tom Bowers. Simon reportedly said at the launch of the book, "I haven't been able to get her to speak to me directly. I've been in touch with her through intermediaries. She's fine, I think, and hopefully we're okay." Simon's admission came after he and Dannii both denied the fling in 2008 when it was alleged to have taken place before she got together with Kris Smith. Dannii also played coy when asked about the pair's romance in the past, telling the Mirror, "If he says it's the truth, then that's what he's saying. But I don't have anything to do with that."